In 1977, the film director Roman Polanski sexually abused a 13-year-old girl. The details are quite graphic and public knowledge. He managed to stay out of prison, but when it became inevitable that he would actually serve a jail sentence, as he damn well should have done, he fled the country. Why would he do something like that? Why would a successful, famous person do something like that? Famous man. Roman Polanski was the husband of the actress Sharon Tate. In 1969, heavily pregnant, she was murdered in truly horrific circumstances. As the conviction of Polanski, the Tate LaBianca murders are in the public domain and quite notorious. Could there be a connection? In 2007, Texas police officer Jimmy Fennell disgraced his uniform by raping a drunken woman. He was given a 10-year sentence and served almost all of it. In 1996, his fiancée, Stacey Stites, with whom he was to be married some 3 weeks hence, Stacey was raped and murdered by a lowlife named Rodney Reed. Fennell was a suspect in the murder of his fiancée, and indeed there are people today who claim that he, rather than Reed, murdered Stacey. Don't believe a word of it. It was physically impossible for him to have murdered her and got home in the time frame, and the forensic evidence against Reed is absolutely damning. But I say, he was a suspect, and although Polanski was out of the country when his wife was murdered, he too was a suspect, if only by crazy conspiracy cranks. I mean, there's no internet then, obviously, but there were still cranks and conspiracy cranks, conspiracyologists nutters. So it's possible that was a factor in. I mean, this is an excuse, but could it be a reason? Something I've noticed is that men, and women too of course, but when some men have tragic events in their lives, they lose the plot. I'll give you another example. Michael Payne was the father of Sarah Payne. Sarah was murdered by a predatory paedophile named Roy Whiting in 2000. Sarah's mother is tough as old boots, and she became a campaigner. Michael Payne, though, he took his daughter's death very, very badly, and he started doing really stupid things, acts of senseless criminal damage. He seriously assaulted his own brother on one occasion with a glass and ended up doing prison time for it. It took him 14 years, but eventually he drank himself to death and was found dead in his home. These are disparate cases, but it doesn't have to be something really horrific like the murder of a loved one, be it a wife, a fiancé, a child. Sometimes men, and of course women, lose their minds. I've come across quite a few cases like this. Now, it's something worth thinking about.